around my story.
I am Aubrey, 22 years old. My life is very simple. My circle of friends and acquaintances is very small. The most important of them to me is Ronder, my childhood friend who I grew up with, and we bonded in everything. He always supported me and strengthened me, and of course, he was the source of my happiness. We went to all places together, and he shared everything with me. We entered the same university and stayed together since we were 15 years old. 7 years, and we had no argument or problem. And one day, he forgot his phone with me, and I saw a chat between him and a girl named Bonnie. When I asked him about her, he told me that she is just a friend. I did not believe him, so I decided to watch him to be sure. The next day, I waited in front of his house, and as soon as he went out, I followed him in my car. He got into a taxi, and suddenly the taxi stopped and a girl rode with him, and the taxi moved. I followed them and was afraid that he would notice me, but that didn't happen. They went down and entered a cafe. I stayed in my car watching from outside. He was very happy and laughed exactly as he used to laugh with me, and it was clear that they were very close to each other. I felt strange anger, so I walked quickly from the place, drove at a crazy speed, and was about to cause an accident, but I took control of the car and parked aside. After I calmed down, I returned home and began to think about what I should do. First, I had to make sure of their relationship. I decided to watch him for a longer period. The next day, I woke up and went again in front of Ronder's house. But on that day, he did not go out. She came to him. I focused a little on her. She is Bonnie. She was with us at school, which means he has been cheating on me for a long time. I was an idiot all this time, and I thought that he loved me. How? I broke down and kept crying in the car, and after that I decided that it would not be useful to keep silent about his betrayal, and I must take revenge. I went to the place we loved to go together to say goodbye to him, and then I made a revenge plan. I sent Ronder a letter as if it was a tour company, and that he had won a trip for 2. I was waiting for him to tell me about it, and then I would cancel the whole plan and all my doubts as well. But he didn't talk to me. I was preparing a car to take him from his house to the place of the trip, and in the middle of the road, when they got off at the first rest stop, I will be waiting for them. And as soon as they tried to cross the road, I drove my car at a crazy speed. I saw Ronder flying in the air and falling to the ground. I hit them, and they are now in the hospital, between life and death. Ronder is in a coma. Bonnie's spine is severely damaged, and she will suffer from half paralysis for the rest of her life. I am now hiding from the police because they know the car caused the accident, and they know it was me. I've been living 3 months with a guilty conscience. Throughout this period, I did not know what to do. Turn myself in, or try to escape from the country in any way. I really asked someone to get me a fake passport and flee to Mexico because they will be able to reach me there. Do you think I should run away from Mexico and I will forget what happened after a while? Or turn myself in and be relieved of the remorse that I have been living with for 3 months?